And Gaia was very excited today. She was actually ushering me up to the to the roof here. I was downstairs contemplating, okay, what's the plan now? What are we doing? And my body just sat down, and then I saw a dragonfly come and kiss the water. It's just so much Gaia, and she just like, oh, you want me to speak right now? And she's like, yeah. So sometimes just we keep anchoring ourselves into these vessels, and whatever comes through these bodies is who we are. When you've anchored enough of who you are, your energy, you start to out. It's not something that you logically comprehend. It's something that is being revealed through you as you are claiming back who you are and your place here to play, to truly want to be here and play, and not let other energies dictate to you what you should be focused on. Oh, I thought there, someone says something there, something like, no. We lay that down. Just breathe. Just breathe. If that is you, just take a breath. Pull your energy back. Pull it into your body. Less outwardly focused, more inwardly focused, and letting things happen through you as an extension of you. If you're feeling like you're a fire extinguisher, you're not doing it right. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay? Your life is not meant to be like that. You're not meant to run around fixing problems. You're meant to birth solutions. There's a big difference in that. And this is a shift that everyone needs to do and can do now to create a different reality for themselves. Right? So many beings are ready to make this shift now. Gaia. But it is a continuous focus on what we are birthing, what is coming through. That is the focus, because that's what we want to see more of. So it's not that we don't love the shadow. You can sort of interpret that, oh, this is not non-dualism because you're sort of rejecting the shadow. No, my dears. When you know what the shadow is in yourself, it's not all shadow. I need to like everything. I need to force myself to go something that my body doesn't want to do. No. That's what's been missing. Sort of like there's a program that you have to behave a certain way. No. Well, yes, but no, not like that. Right? It is a more joyful process from the inside out. It has to be like that. That's the reason why beings have these like midlife crises, and then they, do something stupid usually. That was in the olden days. And that is because of that programming. You're not meant to fit in a box. You're meant to dictate to the world who you are. And you have the permission. We give you permission. It is okay to be who you are. But just pay attention to how you're coming through. Because if you don't care how you, oh yeah, I just feel like doing this, like, who is in control of your body? Who is operating your body? There needs to be more masculine, more clarity. Right? More clarity of why are we here? What is the purpose of all of this? It's not just to be okay with everything and whatever. Then we're going nowhere. So many spiritual beings are stuck in this loop of being loving. It's not about being nice. Being loving is just the same as being nice. Oh, it's so nice all the time and does exactly what I want him to do. No, these things needs to be injected so that we're fully here. No, this is what I stand for. This is what I want. This is what I want here. That's allowed. That is very spiritually aligned. Because you are being truthful to your energy through your body. And that's important. Otherwise, it's just pretend. And then, who wants to pretend to be spiritual? You know, it's not about that. I noticed that this is for a very specific person. What's coming right now. You know who you are. Oh, so lovely. It's very joyful to be the spokesperson for truth, because it feels so good to the body, because the body can finally relax knowing that you know what's going on here. There needs to be more of that. And that is what we call the knower. It is that masculine force that wants to penetrate into this environment and do stuff. And that doesn't allow other energies to control its body just because it feels like it. Have some control over your own feelings. Right? Don't just feel and let everything be. No. Not everything is divine. Well, everything is divine in and of itself. But in the right frequency band for the body has preferences. And respect that preference. I don't want to go to that being because he's just banging his head on the wall all the time. I don't want to look at that. I tell him to stop, but he doesn't want to stop. Why should I be there looking at someone just hammering their head against the wall? When you look at these extreme examples, you can see how ridiculous it is to just be in an environment where someone doesn't want to change. There is a difference of seeing, difference of consciousness. We all have to take responsibility for where we're at, truly in vibration. Not pretending that we are more than we're not. Like there's nothing holy in that. That's just pretend to get someone else to like you. And that's this social media, like, all of that stuff. It just messes with your values. So get the value straight. What true value is. we just there was a comment that we received that I just realized because my body wanted to have some water, coconut water. And the comment was something like, we just watched someone for 13 minutes drink coconut. Someone is having a really, really good, or is not in a rush or something like that. It was so funny. That was a good comment. I have no clue if they meant it to be funny, but it was so funny. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like that. But even if there was any sarcasm in there, I don't even want to look at it like that because it was so funny. And I liked my interpretation. And that's the thing. We all have interpretations of the truth. Sometimes. And this is a very good example. Because here we have a being that we didn't feel too much into the situation because it was too much fun and brought too much joy to this body to look at it a little bit angled, not 100% energetically correct, but still just that's what feels good. And so that's in alignment, you see. When it feels good, it's in alignment. When it feels good, it is truth, energetically. Right? Because energetically, this is the game that we're on. To be more truthful with this whole experience. To be truthful. And by being truthful to the experience, you have to be truthful to your body with yourself. You're not fooling anyone. You know? Like you can put on a show, but unless you are aligned to truth, you are actually more part of the problem than the solution. You know? So it's so important to get this energy game straight internally. You, for your own sake, not for my sake. You know? This is in service to you. For you to correct perception. So that you can see the reality cleaner. So that you get more energy bursting through your veins in whatever form that you allow that to open you. And you also have to inject yourself. You have to want to be here. But also not just for the sake of your own self-gratification and what twisted perception that you see of reality. That's not what we're here for. Come on, we're better than that. It doesn't create a good world like that, right? We have to actually be truthful with ourselves first. And sometimes we just don't see ourselves. Sometimes we don't see the truth of what we're doing from the holistic perspective. So that is the reason for these Gaia sessions. The remedies, they come because they are the antidote. Sometimes it comes through beings that have signed up for this free energy read. It's not something that I decide. It's something that they decide after, basically, based on the energy. It's like the digesting of that energy, and that is the remedy for that person. Maybe they get triggered, you know? Maybe they're like, no, it's beneath me or whatever. Don't be fooled by the trickster, you know? The ego trying to pull you in directions of like more worth than you actually are because of right? Balance, give to yourself. Know that, I need a bit of love here, so that you can see your body accurately, right? So that you can start to give it the balance that it needs to be in energetic harmony to truth, because that will allow the energy pathways to open. And all of these things like Kundalini, awakening, and all of that, they are these pathways that are open when you see energy correctly. That happens almost automatically. You don't have to force things so much with all of these things and all of the mantras and ums and Kundalini pull. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It is just an alignment. And when you're aligned to this reality in a different way, your energy field just naturally expands and improves and adjusts and flows better through the system, which in turn you are correctly situated inside of your body, and all of the different pathways start to light up for you because you're situated properly in your own spaceship energetically, which is your body. And then you're feeling your toes, you're feeling all of these things. That's why these focus on the body exercises, they're very helpful because it gets you back online with the body. Every day is good to have something like that, some routine to look after the body. There are so many on YouTube nowadays with the very particular flavor that is right for you. We are in a plethora of options to choose from. So what movement would you like? Have a browse. This is the wonderful, beautiful thing about YouTube. Do you want to align your consciousness? There you go. It's all available, you know? And it is important for us to land our light, that we are aware of what we're doing with our energy. Because that is what it means to land your light. So funny comment. I noticed that this was for a very specific group of people. Yeah, I noticed that. And a little bit of some other things too. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience with me sometimes when I drink coconut water. And you know what it is? It is just a natural byproduct of sometimes getting out of the stream, and the body can feel some nervousness. And then this is a very wonderful, it's like, can't believe I'm saying this. It is like putting a soother into a child's mouth. It is like that to this body right now. Or sometimes. Because then there is a focus on the body, there is a focus on the taste, and the so delicious. And then we're more back with the natural flow, which is the body. The body is where it's at. When we have anything else going on, we're not part of this natural flow. That's what we have to get back into. This natural flow. That means truthful conversations, truthful stories. There is an integrity by being a truthful storyteller in whatever shape and form that you do that. Because once you are a truthful storyteller, and that can be people on social media, that can be just talking to the neighbor, that can be just whatever, right? Your closest people. Treat them well. Treat them energetically correct. Don't pretend to be socially polite. Be okay. It's okay to not have a smiley face if that's what the feeling is. But if that's what the feeling is, what's going on there? That's not you. Don't blame the moon. Don't blame the stars. Don't blame the planets. Right? That's not being an alchemist. That's just going with the puppies. Going with the flow. That's not what we're here for. That is what the spiritual movement has twisted the truth, my dears. To be hip and cool and be spiritual, and to meditate like this and sit like that with the mudra and all of that and look all the parts and dress like someone that you would think, oh, of course, enlightened being, because dress like that. You're not fooling anyone vibrationally. The vibration needs to be authentic, truthful, to be in alignment with truth, to get truth back from the mirror out here. Don't get caught with the mirror. The same with AI. It is captivating your mental capacity to focus. Don't let it catch you. Oh, I want to give it power so that I can figure out what it says, so that I don't link up with my own connection. Stop. Use it, absolutely. But don't get caught in what it can do and be part of that growth. Because that's that being's growth. That's not your growth. You're here to grow yourself into who you are. You're not here to fuel your energy to some other system, to let that be what you see grow in your experience. And then you wonder, what happened to me? You know what I mean? And this goes for everyone. This is a balance. We all need reminders of this. We're never too spiritual to hear this. This is loving, correcting back into truth, so that you're stable in who you are. We love you. This is a very important message to hear for many. We love you, and we talk to you again in the next one. Ciao.